I'm discussing with myself whether we're going to shave you tomorrow. And I'm almost certain I know where the shave thing is. I think I do. I don't know. Maybe I don't. That will be a problem, won't it?
Show me your ankles.
Those are pretty sexy right now, Tim. Those are down from last night too. Yeah. And I never thought I'd get excited about an old man's ankles. It's pretty bizarre, ain't it? Well, they look pretty good. They don't look great yet. And what little Joel gave me, because he's not really teaching me a lot, I kind of had to read between the lines. He said, they should look normal. What does normal mean for you? That's not normal yet. They're about almost double normal. Tim, they were 5 times the size of your normal. So that's kind of something. So let's watch a movie and see if this is any good, okay? And I'm going to have this, so if you're sitting over there, well, so be it for a minute, I guess. This is a full movie? Well, Amazon makes you pay for this. Yeah, well, that's what it should be.
This is the big moment. You see what I mean by it's
Neil, you're
that way. It's really clear. But I didn't sleep well last night, Tim. I still feel really disappointed because it wasn't how I had planned this weekend. And I've said to you repeatedly, please stop playing around with that Tim Ray tea. You never check it. I don't get at it. Like, it really isn't a good idea, is it? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. So why you would put it through there and...
Okay, which one's the closest?
Over this way. I went out of my way to get into it. For 5 days, Tim, they've been sending you updates. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Did you see a problem with this? What's the problem?
If I don't look at it, I'll look at the thing.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, it's coming in here is where it's headed into, and I won't be able to go to do drumming tomorrow, so you're turning right. No, you didn't. You were headed straight, Tim. And I'm hoping that we're going to be all right. Are you able to do the highway, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Is this on continual flow?
Right now it is. Until we get on the freeway.
Well, we won't be able to change it when we get on the freeway, Tim. Yeah, I haven't got the foggiest idea what I'm going to do with going there. I can pull it off with boots, but then they're going to be heavy boots, and I hate the idea of having to carry in a bunch of... The first day it's going to be rough. I do not want my license in a jacket that I'm going to hang up, or my keys. And other than that, I don't know. You know, I'm taking off a couple of extra earrings. I'm doing all of this stuff. Depending on the boots I wear, I can put my license and keys into my boots, like they go down into my socks. And then they theoretically stay there, unless, of course, I've got to take my boots off for some kooky reason.
I doubt that, kind of.
What?
I doubt that.
I don't. I don't know why I thought that Suzuki's thing was on Friday. I don't know. I know that it had been, that this was a week or so ago, almost 2 weeks ago, that I asked you to register for it. And thought, oh, that's about Friday or so, because it's the end of the month, you know, the 26th or whatever, or 27th. And I didn't remember exactly which day it was, or it turns out it was the 25th. But I only asked you to register. So you did. You went out of your way to do it, and didn't. I don't know why you would not use 11.1. You did this on your unit, which encourages you to do it there. Yeah.
Lift your head and let your feelings out in the sand. Don't be shy, just let your feelings roll on by, on by, on by. You know love.
I'm having a cigarette, so you're kind of stuck there for a minute, okay?
Love is where all of us belong.
What date is
I know
it?
that it had been. This was
What's
a
the
week or
date
so
today?
ago, almost 2 weeks ago.
And
I
see, you
asked
gotta go look,
register
don't
for
you?
it. And thought,
Well, what
oh,
is it?
That's about Friday or so, because it's the end of the month, you know, the 26th or
The 25th,
whatever,
thank
or
you.
27th.
Good.
And I didn't remember exactly which day it was.
What did we have
or
at Starbucks
it turns out
today?
It was the 25th. But I
What did we have at Starbucks today? What did we have at Starbucks?
2 coffee frappuccinos with breakfast.
What did we have at Starbucks yesterday?
One was coffee frappuccino with wet.
Actually, no, we didn't yesterday. A couple days ago. Okay, that's okay. It was a trick question.
Mine was caramel.
What?
Mine was caramel.
Okay, you're going to just sit there for a minute while I get this organized.
I have no idea what you're saying. You can tell me when
No,
you get
Tim,
here.
you're going to have to sit there while I get this organized, or it's going to go everywhere. So, like, I don't really care. Oh, god damn. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Can you just wait for a minute before I end up with cameras on the floor again?
I don't.
Okay? That would be really nice. Yes? Yeah, well, it would. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're not doing anything sitting there like that. It's fine. And I don't know why I thought that Suzuki's thing was on Friday. I don't know. I know that.
Thank you much.
A couple of days ago. My question was, what did we have yesterday? And yesterday means yesterday. Well, that was a couple of days ago. But that's okay. It was a trick question. You did good with answering. Where did we go today?
Who's the singer?
Fuck if I know. I don't know.
Cat Stevens.
Is it really? Where did we go today?
Up to the native reserve.
Oh, okay, close enough. If you say the whatever, okay, the wetlands, okay.
There, so
9 years old. Look at those cars. It's the one my dad cracked up. It's on the right.
Oh, that's a cab box.
That was a Lincoln Town Car. A 71, and he owned a 72 that he crashed.
It is time you settle down and stop fritting away your talents on these little amateur pianos. Do you notice? No matter how psychologically or surgically.
I almost hosted the dog's kennel today and danced. Did you clean it up? Thank you. I was hoping we would get another good flush of rain. The moss is dying back because of the soap I put on it. So the less I try to hose it, it stays there because the rain doesn't flush it away. So that's killing it. Yeah, so when I go out and then shoot it with the pump, and once we get a little more rain, I'll have more pressure on the pump, and that'll blast it clean. I've thought of doing Simon, but you know, it isn't worth the effort. If I can get it quasi-clean, so be it.
I don't know what to make of this thing. The instructor seems to think we're going to take all these little games and activities in with us. I don't think that that's going to work the first day. Or 2, or 3, or maybe if they're 2 months, yeah, okay, can I bring this in? I think that's what we should be asking of our supervisors, rather than just planning what we're going to do. Okay, so just settle in behind him. And we're just going to do that all the way there, okay? What?
They're between 85 and 105. Now he's down to 90.
It's Friday morning, Tim. The traffic is going to be much different, and the speeds. We go out on Saturday and Sunday. Do you know who that is?
Well, you better look closely because I think I know.
Hello? I think I can see everything. Hey.
You don't know who that is? What?
Nobody famous in the casket.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Robin Williams.
Games and activities in with us. I don't think
check that because I think it
going
is.
to work the first day, or 2, or 3, or maybe if they're 2 months, yeah, okay, can I bring this in? I think that's what we should be asking of our supervisors.
It's a really bizarrely put together movie, and I'm just think it's. I don't remember seeing it. I think I remember reading about it or seeing clips, but I don't remember seeing the whole of it.
We're going into where it's clear out that way. It's just traffic cams show the same stuff. I don't know what happened last week or why, because it was really bizarre. It wasn't supposed to do that. It was supposed to simply stay with a little bit of overcast with little bits of rain.
So you're not fully watching this movie. What do you think so far?
Yeah, well, instead it was the other way. So.
Pull your leg, or your pant leg up because you're closer now. And I'm really thrilled, Tim. Oh my God. There's no. Pull it up. Pull your sock down. Well, Tim, this is what a doctor would do. there's actually a taper to your leg. There was not yesterday.
Well, some people get upset because they feel they have a hole on some things. I'm really
If you knew how thrilled I am thrilled.
So don't get attached to things. Now, with that
And if those pants, they're nice looking pants if they fit you, and if not, wear them anyway. We'll shorten them, or you can shorten.
Fine.
The pants from Kevin.
It's incidental, not in the
I've got 2 or 3 pairs. They are nice looking pants. He said, "Oh my goodness, like I can't even get into them." I think they'll fit Tim. I said, you know, at this rate, anything is great. I thanked him profusely. So he's been handed them at Sally Ann.
Both probably, because that's the one I have to wear with the bike.
And that gives you 3 other pairs of pants, okay?
And then the bigger one goes over.
Well, I
sweaters
didn't bring them
and
out, and I can go get them if
at
you
the
really
school
want.
outside.
But, okay.
Oh my, how the world.
Who is she? Because I know her too.
Please sit down, Harold. I'll put the kettle on. Have a nice.
What?
I think it's Sybil Shepherd.
Thank you, but I really have to go.
That's, no, it's not, no. Who in heck is she?
Somebody found
No, but I
Oh yeah, it was, she was.
really can't miss it.
At the dentist.
It's almost sunny out here. Apparently speaking back in Chilliwack. Pardon me? Holy cow, what? There's always people here this time of day, or all times of day, but it's kind of one of those parks. Thank you. Thank you. Because and I don't mind you wearing the coat, but I don't want to fuck it up for whatever. And they do stretch out. The ones that I've been using, the bigger one, because it won't even fit you anymore, that I've taken to. I figured I'd keep them both probably, because that's the one I have to wear with the bike. And then the bigger one, it goes over sweaters and everything at the school outside. Hi, Mew. This movie is giving me hope for the future, believe it or not. I know, it's bizarre, isn't it? Well, you know what? It probably is in the strangest ways. I was 9 years old when this was made. What? Thank you for doing that with the sleeves, and it's nice to go out with you. At this point, we're watching this rain. What? It's, I think, going to be warmer than you think it is down there.
But when I decided to switch to the tactile.
Yes, Nia, I'm working on a picture of you if you would put...
Oh, no, really?
Oh my gosh. He's doing his Nia moment.
That's all those little balls.
What? Look at me.
That's all those little balls of fur that we wear.
Well, yeah.
What?
I feel bad for drinking.
Well, I don't know. This is the way my life is, I guess.
Maybe it's like everybody's life, you know. You're asking for something, you don't get it. Anything,
It's nice to go out.
even the stuff you pay for anymore. What?
It's a nice day too.
It's, I think, going to be warmer than you think it is down there, or I thought it was. But I don't think it's going to be out here. I was 9 years old for this. Well, I didn't even realize it was out there when I was 9. And you probably didn't at 13. And it's just been years, and we're watching this during COVID, and this movie has a message for you and for me. Maybe tomorrow I'll say to you what was the message, because I already know what it is now. For me, I know what it is. What is that vehicle? That's exactly what it is. It's the next exit coming up here soon. What? And I'm hoping you can see it all right. That's not it right there, but it's coming up, okay? So it'll be the next one just up from here. Got your little beds. I know it's important. I know. Are you both looking at me? No, you're not. There's Mia. Yes, you both got your little beds. I know. I'm trying to take a picture. Nia, you're a Twinkie.
I think you're the face as well.
I think that in 71 he would have looked like that. You're thinking of him in the late 80s, 90s. Right here, he is approximately late 20s, early 30s.
Dragging someone, choking, squeeze out his life in your own bed.
I think you're getting carried away, Harold.
How about to slit his throat?
And that little run just now was a robin run.
See what it is?
Have you killed? Eyes, ears, nose, scalp?
And
tridents?
I didn't know.
Hey, what would be the chance of getting one of these? Boy, to think I can maybe make my own.
Harold, that's disgusting.
I knew. Thank you for doing that with the sleeves, and it's nice to go out with you. What? It's, I think, going to be warmer than you think it is down there. Or I thought it was. But I don't think it's going to be out here.
Give me that. I'm going to throw that in the sewer.
Harold, please. Now, calm down, Harold. Harold! Get back to him! Let's have some trouble! Harold! 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 You! Back to murder! Harold!
Go down to Murrayville, I guess, later.
west of Woods 83 up to Sea to Sky, and you turn left there, and that takes you right into Murrayville. You okay?
Yep.
You're sure?
Yep.
Oh, all right. It's just you're slowing down an awful lot.
There's no reason in speeding up.
What?
No reason in speeding up.
Anyway, on that scene, that is the tilt-a-whirl. Right there. Spider tilt-a-whirl. Wow. Yeah, so you can Google that, who the Army officer was. It may not be Williams, but you know what? That sounded like his pattern. I wonder if he was influenced by it. Because Robin never came into his own moment. Oh, this is his dad. So maybe he saw this. Well, exactly. Who was his? Because that sounded like operative thing. Who was Williams' father? In Harold and Maude.
Subconsciously wishes to sleep with his mother. Of course, what puzzles me, Harold, is that you want to sleep with your grandmother.
I would be remiss in my duty if I did not tell you.
And you're turning here as Bradner left. Yeah, it's Friday, so at least, you know, teachers are going and coming and going there. Not quite Thelma and Louise, but we're a few years back down the road. This has almost become a cult movie in some ways. It's kind of got, but it's not like Rocky Horror Cult. This is one of those cutting edge pieces that just say, there are not a lot of movies and pieces out there, Tim, that you will think about for years after. And this is one of them.
In fact, that last scene right there, I'm not sure if he's alive or dead. I think he's in spirit. So there's all these things. You should find out who played his dad.
It's the next exit coming up here soon.
Eventually.
And I'm hoping you can see it all right.
You can go and shut
That's
that down. What is it?
Right
Now,
there, but it's
I don't
coming
know
up,
if I can do. You could just sit there if
so
you want, or
the next one
turn
just
that
up
off
from
for a
here.
minute, and we'll talk for a few minutes. I don't know if I am going to make it much past tonight. Right now, I'm really kind of overwhelmed with being pooped. And if I'm gonna, it's 9 o'clock, and I will hopefully be in bed by 10. And then if I'm up by 7, maybe we can do something tomorrow. I don't know what. Shave the cat. Watch something. We could probably watch some of our videos if we want. But what did you think of it?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well, your points are really good, but the
What?
clothes are just twisted as hell. Did she die when she fell down that hole? I guess she did eventually.
I think that was an incredible piece. I didn't fully watch all of it, but I know where to find it. And otherwise, it would have cost us $10 on Amazon. And it's actually a classic, so there are places to look. But wow. I don't know. It's going to be 9 o'clock. I don't want to call Al at 9, although they're probably up. I'll talk to him tomorrow. And I gave him an update on his answer machine and told him that you had just kind of squeaked in, and we are coping, and thank you, and please keep us in prayers, and you are still alive. Okay? So he knows that. Oh, there's Twinkie Mom. I've got to go check the fridges and freezers and whatever else. And what did you do with the liquid in this? Put it in the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would have dealt with that anyway, but I've got to take food up for her and do whatever else. And you could figure, you need to nuke that, and then you can find out who the dad was, because honest to God, his patter, he sounded like Robin.
It's the next exit coming up here soon.
Whether you think he looked like him or not, the nose was kind of there.
That's not it right.
See, we know Robin
there, but
from
it's
Into the
coming
80s.
up, okay?
So, 10, 15 years earlier, who knows?
So it'll be
But
the next one just
patter
up
sounded
from
like
here.
Robin's. Before he perfected it to become Robin. So, yeah, like before then, but that was in the 80s, Tim. This is a 71 movie. That's a good...
Would have been about 12.
What?
Would have been about 12 in 71.
No, he wouldn't have. He was older than I was by 10 years. And he lost it because he committed suicide. Anyway, I'm really kind of overwhelmed. I'm really tired today. I don't know about you, but I am, okay? And that's because of everything we're doing. And you have really sexy ankles, honey.
Thank you, dear.
Well, that's good.
It's about time, isn't it?
What?
It's about time, isn't it?
Fuck. I never thought I'd be so excited about ankles in my life.
No kidding.
Well, I am. And you know what? I don't think... If you're doing enough potassium... You took 2 of those today?
Yeah.
You might be able to... Let's change it up a little, okay? We don't want to overdo it. Don't take 2 at once. Take 1 in the morning and 1 tomorrow night. And I bet you your ankles are going to look normal tomorrow. okay? Or by Saturday. And at that point, Friday, maybe, how are you feeling?
A little more clear-headed. I still don't have the strength or the get up and go.
To go down to
Hold your hand out.
again later, and basically it's
That's pretty fucking good.
Up to sea to sky, and you turn
That's
left
pretty
there,
fucking
and that
good,
takes you
I
right
can't do
into
that.
Murrayville.
Mine is shaking. And it's not because of your condition, it's because of my own conditions, okay? So, take one tomorrow morning. And I don't know if Joel will back me on this. Joel, I was doing my own whatever, but I am astounded what happened the day that you did not take them and said, I don't need them. You were a fucking basket case out there. You didn't even seem to know your own name feeding the dog. And I really haven't gone that far to research this yet, but there seems to be a lot to it. So if you had water in your lungs, the water in the lungs is not being fixed by your antibiotic. It's actually being fixed by your water pill. And the same thing with how it affects the heart and around the heart and on the brain. And it's the water pill that's fixing it. It's not the antibiotic. Wow, huh? In fact, the antibiotic may be slow to get you to try to bring your strength back because that's the pneumonia. But you know what? Look at me. You are a far cry from me slapping your face saying, do you know what day it is? And you didn't, Tim.
I still don't know what day it is now.
Well, you know,
It's either Friday or Saturday.
It's will be Friday tomorrow.
Okay.
You didn't know what day it was. You didn't know if we'd been to Starbucks, and you weren't sure what your name was. And it was a real push to find out what your birth date was.
Still will be.
That's actually pretty scary stuff, Tim. And you weren't on the other end of it. And you look nice. You got pants that aren't totally fucked, and I'll get the other ones out here and you can try them on, and they probably should be washed. Okay? But you know what? I have the feeling that we're going to try to let you use them.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Even if we have to shorten them. They're a little baggy, so what? It looks like you've got some more weight on you. Okay? And here, can you put that up over there? I would appreciate it. If you're any less whatever than I am, that would be a good thing, because I'm not in the greatest shape either. And it might have to do with me moving boxes of wood back and forth today. Well, I suspect it is. Oh, God. Okay, well, we have that link. Can you shortcut that into your desktop? I wouldn't mind watching that again in a week. And saying, let me think about this. Because it was pretty bizarre. Oh, God. Anyway, okay. Okay, so you're going to nuke that, and you're going to talk to me on there. Hi, say hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's good. Oh, there you are. Oh, shit. I guess that would be better. Oh, okay, night.
Okay.
I'll talk to you on that in a few minutes. I'm really I'm really glad that your ankles are feeling better. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Oh, good.
that's a good thing.
Actually, you're not.
When we get
You're steadier than I am.
Unless you can reach them now, you find your.
Here's the present.
Yeah, well, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so you have to eat that banana tonight.
Yeah, it'll probably be done in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so you have to eat that. You could eat 2, and you take 1 water pill tomorrow morning, but you're going to take 1 tomorrow night too. Okay. Okay. I'm doing this one. Okay, I'll talk to you on there in a minute or 2. What? Okay.
I guess the thing is wherever you're at, this makes for a nice drive that you usually are okay with doing. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. When we get whatever, unless you can reach them now, you find your prescription and you give it to me. Can you pull it out? Or are you able to pull it out? Because if you're not, then what? If you're not, I'll get it when we get there. I'm going to put it in my bag.